Hello, Steve Arts 89. I can't find my other beanie. Okay, so Doctor Who. I just saw a video by Vera from Council of Geeks that left me a little bit confused. Now, I'm in Australia, and my experience with Doctor Who is, I mean, when I was a little kid, I saw repeats of the Tom Baker Doctor Who and thought that was actually currently like on TV. I didn't realise they were repeats, and I thought he was the only Doctor. And then they did a relaunch in the 2000s, and I started watching the show then. I watched the first season. I dropped out and I just tuned back in just to see each Doctor sort of for like a special or a movie here and there, like the one with Kylie Minogue, of course, and the Titanic. But I sort of was interested in Doctor Who, but I couldn't work out how to get into it because the first few years of Doctor Who is pretty messy. There's missing episodes, there's ones that are audio only, there are ones that have been done as animated, and it's just a mess. I couldn't quite work out if I just pick another point and start off or try to go back, and I just never got around to it. And then we heard that Disney had basically bought Doctor Who, and now it was off the screens because Australia's had a good relationship with Doctor Who and the BBC. We've had Doctor Who on the ABC, which is our equivalent to the BBC, forever. And it's always been there. And when they went online and had their own streaming service, basically free streaming service, it was all there, and I could have watched it, and I didn't because I just couldn't work out how to get into it, and then it was all gone. And now the only way apparently you can see Doctor Who is to go to Disney Plus. So we don't see the new episodes, we can't access the old episodes. I think actually we did get, I know we had a Christmas special, and I think maybe we have a couple of seasons now of the new show, a couple of years back, not the latest seasons or the early ones, but sort of maybe, I don't know which Doctor. I saw something, so I don't know, they're trying something, but basically we lost Doctor Who, and it was a cultural loss to our country, and I wasn't impressed. And then I saw Vera talking about how Disney had screwed up with Doctor Who. And the reports that she was hearing was not that they are not happy with the content, not that they're not happy with the views, was not happy with the fact that people aren't sticking around. Because the whole point of, bringing new shows on is to bring new people to the platform. And the idiotic idea is they're just going to stay. And they think, well, we can lure them in with something, and then they'll just stay because they're just sheep and they can't think for themselves. They just keep paying money. That's not what happens. You have to actually give them something else to watch. They need to come onto the platform and find other things to watch, things to stay for. And one of the things that they would be staying for if they've come for Doctor Who is episodes of Doctor Who. And apparently, Disney Plus doesn't have any of the old Doctor Who episodes, doesn't have the previous eras. I think she was splitting it up into 3 eras, like the classic Doctor Who from 1963 to 89. And then there's the sort of newer modern era. And then there's just the latest, like Disney Doctor Who, which she doesn't like referring to as Disney Doctor Who because they have no creative control. And I guess that makes sense, but people think of it as the Disney Doctor Who now. And apparently they didn't buy any of that. So people are coming on for Doctor Who, watching it, and then looking around going, okay, I'll come back next season. Because there's nothing on Disney that, I mean, unless you're into Star Wars, there's really nothing on Disney. The Orville was cancelled, basically. I mean, people are still in denial about that, but that's a whole nother video. But yeah, so, and apparently they're not staying, and that's what Disney's not happy about. And I'm like, well, yeah, they did. What's there to say about it? They didn't buy the catalogue. I'm like, why did you take it off our screens if you weren't going to put it on your service? I thought that was the point. What the... I don't know. Maybe it's a UK, America thing. Maybe... No, it doesn't make any sense because Disney is American. They were supposed to have bought it, and that's why it left our screens because they wanted it, and you had to go to Disney to get. Or maybe in Australia, maybe it's just Disney Plus in Australia because they are different. Maybe that's what's happened. Because I was annoyed because of how that was. Now I'm realizing, maybe it is how I think it is, that I can only watch it on Disney Plus in Australia. Maybe in America, they didn't make that deal for America, so maybe it's just some... Okay, I think maybe that's what's happened. I should have probably checked this out. Obviously, I don't have Disney Plus, so I can't see what's on them. But either way, the fact that they didn't buy it and pick up the backlog for America, and now they're upset because people aren't staying, I'm like, what did you think was going to happen? Like, seriously, they just think we're sheep, and we'll just you just lure us there, and we'll just stay there and keep paying like a gym membership that you can't escape. Well, no, yeah. So I just found that really bizarre, and then really frustrating because I thought that we lost Doctor Who for nothing and didn't have access to it at all. And I'm like, oh no, they probably just have a different deal for Disney Australia. So okay, so half of my half of the reason for making this video just evaporated, but the other half is still relevant. So yep, I'm gonna go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and please pray that I find Marva Beanie.